longtime member and camper, Stephen, put up a video of an arrangement he was working on of "In My Room," Beach Boys classic, and what I try to do, a lot of times what I do with these types of reviews, and I'm gonna do the same thing here for Stephen, is I'm just gonna play through the song. It was great. I mean, you have a lot of cool stuff in there. You've got the chord progression kind of down. I'm gonna just play through how I might do it, and then talk about how that might be a little bit different. I did listen to it, and not just yours. I mean, I listened to the Beach Boys, and the first thing that struck me was that they didn't really use any seventh chords, minor sevens, major sevens. Everything was solid triads, major and minor. There was one colorful chord. They delayed the resolution of a B minor to the E in the bridge, or the second section. But the original's in a whole step higher. It's in B. So if we want to be in their key, which there's no reason to when we're doing instrumentals, it would be put a capo at the second fret. But in the beginning, we just have this 6/8 arpeggio, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. And I really like the F sharp minor there, not the F sharp minor 7, which has the same 3 notes we just heard on the A chord. And then full B minor is what I would do here, and then maybe just strum an E, rest for a bit, and then roll in with the bass notes. But I think the two biggest things I'm going to bring up are, I'd like to see some bass notes not on beats, so not necessarily just steady alternating bass notes, and some of the harmonies added in closer harmonies, like when you pulled in the F sharp along with the D on there. I hear it more as a third, a B and a D. But I'm just gonna. Here's how I might play it. And I might stop a few times and kind of elaborate what I'm talking. Like even there. So like right there when I got the 3 little different melodies on the A. First one, just a single line. Now with the harmony, that same A, but with the D on top. A C sharp first. And now 3 notes. And when it goes to the G, we do hear a G major 7 here. I forgot about that. I bring in 2 notes, an F sharp and a D. And this is a little tricky, and then you can bring in the B along with the D as the melody. So you hear this. And then to the B minor, I would go to a full G major here. Now right there, I played 2 notes at a time. I always played the E on the 4th string along with the A. We're going B minor. And also the technique I use there, I want that B minor, I want to hang on to that B minor chord as long as possible. So I might go and get the G before I've let go of all in particular, the D that I just played. And I'm keeping a little bit more of the 6/8 feel throughout that whole thing once I got to the G. Now here, I forget what you did here, whether you played the melody up in a higher octave, but this is what I would do, is bring the melody up here. Right there, I doubled up if the melody went to F sharp on the E chord. I might do there, even though they didn't do this vocally, I might syncopate that last change to the F sharp, to the E. And each time there I was grabbing all three top strings on the F sharp minor and the E. Now that was a nice little thing you put in there, the hammer onto the G sharp. So right there, when it goes to the B minor, and the melody is two Ds, then an A. So we do need that. We do hear a B minor 7 there, but I wouldn't have the A on in the beginning. If I grab this full B minor, and now I want to keep the B minor 7, but open up the E string. So that's how I would do that. I'll try that whole section without talking. Right there, on that E chord, I can bring in some harmony when it goes to the D in the melody. An E, bring in a B below it, then an A and a C sharp, but then I got to cut the C sharp off. Or the high A that you used in there too. So, okay, hope that gives you some suggestions. I hope to get to Grateful sometime soon too, but that should give you some ideas of things you can work on for In My Room.